Yes, sir. Sir Collapses what if back at it again with another video. And this is what if Naruto was Obito's brother. And this one, Naruto is going to be placed in the timeline of when Kakashi and stuff like were kids, and when Kakashi was a kid and stuff like that. This was when the timeline is going to be, where the timeline is going to be placed. Now, one of the key differences is that some things are not going to happen in this that they originally happened in the regular thing. Like, I'm going to say, that Naruto does get hated on, as Naruto is a Uchiha, as Naruto is a Uchiha, as he's not hated in the Uchiha compound, but he is hated. But a lot of people don't talk about him because there was this one incident where this man was talking about Naruto, and a Uchiha overheard this and killed him. So everybody now doesn't talk about Naruto like that because they don't want the Uchiha to kill them. But he's training with his brother Obito, as he's training with Obito. He's training with Obito as they're getting really strong, as they're learning a lot of things, as Naruto's trying to perfect his fireball jutsu, as he's almost there. He almost has mastered it, as they're 6 years old right now. As I'm only saying 5, 6 because like I would say like that's when you start training or whatever, and I feel like 5 you only get like taught like taijutsu, so he knows taijutsu already. Like he's already mastered taijutsu. He's not quite there with ninjutsu though, as he's just training and stuff with his brother. As they get tired, he's like, "Hey, bro, you wanna go get some ramen?" As he's like, "Yeah, Naruto," but he says, "Naruto, I think you need some rest. You went all out today. Plus, you learned about chakra control." As he was like, "Yeah, but brother, you're the one who really taught me about it. You're the one who told me that reading books is important and that I need to get stronger and stronger." As Obito was like, "Yeah." As Obito has the Sharingan, as Obito is not like that in the thing. As we time skip 2 years later when they are in the academy. I'm gonna just say like they're 8 and they're in the academy right now. As Naruto and Obito are really strong, as well as Kakashi. And they do the test, as Naruto passes easily, making a shadow clone, I'm pretty sure. No, it's a transformation jutsu. First they have to do a transformation jutsu, then a shadow clone, which Naruto passed on both of them, as well as Obito, Kakashi, and the regular people passed. As then they announced the teams, as the teams are Kakashi Hatake. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. Obito Uchiha and Naruto Uchiha. As Obito and Naruto and Kakashi, they're like already friends, so they all fist bump. As Minato's like, glad to see this. They're already working together. As like, that little ball that the third Hokage has. I'm gonna just say Naruto. I mean, just say that what's the name has a Minato. So this would be my squad. As you know, hold up, guys. Hold up. I think my fault for the interruption, guys. My nose started bleeding a little bit. Okay, what's up, bro? But anyway, anyways. So you know they about to do the bell test. I don't even. No, I'm gonna just say. No, I'm gonna just go to the thing. What is it? I can't think. I can't think. Oh yeah, and by the way, Obito, Naruto, and Kakashi are like they're like they get fangirled like Sasuke, but worse because there's three of them, so it's worse mobs of girls as as then as then Minato meets up them with them as they none of them bow as Minato is confused by this. He says, I thought you guys were gonna bow. As they say, bow. Why do we bow? As he said, well, because I'm the fourth. As they were like, yeah, we know that, but you're just a regular person like us. As Obito says that, as he says, even though you have a higher rank than us, that doesn't mean you're still not a person. As he was like, I like this squad. As Naruto says, yeah. As I will say, Obito is older than Naruto by 2 months. I'm just gonna say 2 months. Okay. As Naruto says, yeah. As Kakashi was like, yeah, sure. As they were like, they was about to say like what they were about to say like what they did in canon like tell them what they like and stuff like that. As then it's Kakashi. Kakashi says, well, my name is Kakashi Hatsuki, and my dream, well, I'm still making that up. My likes, I don't have a lot of likes, and I can't think of a lot. I was like, oh, I know one, Ichi Paradise, as Minnesota was like, isn't he a little bit too young to be reading that? And he says, my dislikes are getting fangirled. As then, Obito Uchiha, well, you next. As he points to Obito. Well, my name is Obito Uchiha. My dream is to put my brother in the right path as he looks to Naruto. As then he says, oh, my likes are ramen. My dislikes are getting fangirled. As then Minato points to Naruto. As I will say, whoever Obito's parents are, those are Naruto's parents as well. So, as then he points to Naruto. Naruto says, "My name is Naruto Uchiha, or Uchiha Naruto, or whatever. Like in Japanese, is their last names go short words, but I'm not even gonna get into that. But, anyways." He says my dream is to become Hokage and protect the people I love. As he says, my likes are ramen, sparring, training. I would like to be in I like Ambu. They seem pretty cool, and I want to be in the Ambu. As he says, as for my dreams, as he says, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I already said a dream. Never mind. As then he says, my dislikes are getting fangirl. As then they started talking about getting fangirled, and he was like, so these are the people who always get fangirled. As I'm gonna just say a whole bunch of people, never mind, I'm not gonna get into detail with that. But anyways, he says, well, meet me at the training ground. As then, he says, don't eat. As the next day they come, as then he explains the blood test and everything. Then they all rush at him at one, and when he sees this, he says, you passed. As they all are shocked. Just by them three got the attack together, they passed in an instant. As he was like, you passed because you guys were gonna use teamwork, and you probably couldn't beat me, but you would at least have a good try. And I know you guys are strong, but I know a lot of Jitsus. As he says, you guys are probably Logan Jonin level. As he says, I know that's for sure, especially the Uchihas. As then they all are in shock, just like we passed. She says yes, and he was like, oh wow. As then they're like, well, anyways. As he says, well, the next day we're going on some missions. As he says, we're going on some missions. So get ready. As he says, we're doing D rank. As now sounds like D rank. He's like D rank. As then everybody in their head was thinking, not D rank. We're more than D rank. We're way higher than D rank. We're probably A rank, maybe even S rank. But anyways, they go home. As I would say, as then they go on their first mission. Well, not their first mission. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, Minato and Kakusha still have a child named Mito. Because when I watch What If YouTubers, that's like the most common name for Minato's and Kakusha's girl. So Mito, I guess, when Naruto's not their child. And then I would say they go on the mission. As they get a rank mission finally after they do a whole bunch of D rank. As they complete it with ease. As then he's surprised by this because they were really, really fast and they were really scared. As he said, especially Naruto. He said, especially that Naruto and Kakashi. Obito was just a little behind them. But I would say Naruto is the most independent out of them. So after that, they go back to the village, and then they hear people screaming and stuff. And then they scream, Nine-tailed fox, and I'm gonna say, Kakushna is just having another child, I would say. As Minister says, I'm going to go check on Kakushna. You guys go fight that thing. You guys can do it. I know you guys can. You guys are strong. You guys are like double ace rank. As they say, okay. As they go, they run. As they go to fight the beast. As then the masked man appears and starts flying at them because he can tell that their chakra signatures are really, really strong and that they have a lot of bloodlust. As then he says, as then Kakashi says, As then he was like, hmm. As then Kakashi runs at him full force. As then Kakashi's punch goes straight through him. As then he was like, oh. As Kakashi at this point developed a plan in like 2.2 seconds. As he runs to Naruto and Obito, as they get in the huddle and say, okay, so we all punch it. So Kakashi, you go in for a punch. You have to deactivate it if he wants. He's gonna try to hit you as we come from the back and strike him, knocking him out with the least of force. As then they say, yeah. As then Kakashi rushes in. As then Naruto and Obito make shadow clones. As then they run at him as well. As then this doesn't work as the shadow clones and Kakashi run through it. As that was the whole point of the thing. As they were deceiving him. As he's like, ha, you are pointing as he hit Kakashi in the back. As that was just a shadow clone. As then he felt a pain in his head. As then he fell to the ground getting knocked out. As then the nine-tailed fox got lost out of control. As Naruto, Obito, and Kakashi set up there with just as Naruto says, hey, you guys, let's punch him on top of, let's feed him to the big fox. As then they're like, yeah, I hate ninja like him. As then Naruto kicks him. As then he picks him up. As then Kurama opened his mouth. As then he was about to throw it in there. As then Minato came and said, wait. As then Naruto and Obito both unlocked the two Tomo. They already had the one Tomo. So Tomo Sharingan. He was like, we could get some information from him. As he was like, no, we can't. If we try to fight him, he will just use this jutsu. That makes him almost impossible to beat. They're like, you were able, as Minato was like, you were able to counter that. But, anyways, what would the fox do? As the fox said, I would like to be sealed somewhere to help somebody out of your village from getting me out of that guy's control. I would like to thank you with something. As then he says, well, who came up with the plan? As he says, Kakashi. As then he says, Kakashi came up with the plan, but I won't sit inside Kakashi. I think I have the perfect body. Hey, but this might mess with him a little bit. As he says, my son. As then Naruto's like, wait, you have a son, Naruto? As he says, yes. As Naruto's like, oh, congratulations, I knew you had a daughter, but not a son. I think he's like, yeah, he was just born today. So he was like, wait, a newborn baby getting a fox attracted to him? Yeah, I don't think that's happening. As then he says, that could hurt the baby's chakra. But if he's a little bit older, and he learns how to use his chakra, he won't have the significant, like the nice amount of chakra that he's supposed to have. He will have control over it. But the nine tails might mess it up. As he says, I have faith in my son. As he said, okay, Sensei. As then he grabs his son. As Kakusha doesn't know what he's gonna go do because he went outside. And she heard all the commotion, but he he couldn't do nothing because he was giving birth. As then it go. And then takes it outside and then puts and seals the nine tails inside of his son, or Minma, I should say. My fault. But anyway, as he's gonna keep this a secret from Kakushina for a day. This is what I'm going to be ending it off because sometimes I get a little carried away and I just like, hey, yo, shut up. My fault for that, but I get kind of carried away and I just like skip, like, I have a little habit of time skipping a lot and making them a lot older. So it's a lot shorter, so I'm going to just end it off early right now. As I don't say, yeah, this might be a good way. If this one gets some support, if it gets 20 likes, I'll post another one. Yeah, and I'm seeing that y'all really like What If Naruto was neglected, betrayed, and cheated on, or what if Naruto was neglected, betrayed, and cheated on, or cheated on and betrayed? I don't know. It's complicated. I can tell you I'm enjoying that one, so I'm triple uploading today. I just posted a Deku What If, My Hero Academia What If, and it should be up right now. So yeah, and then I'm gonna post another video right after this one. So yeah, after I charge my phone because it's on 40.9% and that boy kinda die fast. So like yeah, peace y'all. Oh, and yeah, like, subscribe, comment, road to 100. This year I'm trying to get to 100K. I want to get to 100K this year. And yeah, road to 100. Thanks for the support and peace.